Oh yeah, I said a searching. Oh. I wish they allowed you to preset your uniforms. Oh, now you sent me something. This nigga here. Make sure I look good for this loss, you know. Alright. I hate when they do that shit, bro. I can't see nothing through home. Yeah. Okay, I was going back to home because I couldn't see shit. Hey man, NCAA football, man, coming up. Goodness gracious.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-6.
Good shot, Westbrook.
Home field advantage it has become.
All right, guys. I love you doing Haskins. Yeah. I don't know how they got that. Whew.
Guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
Good guy. I like that guy. He don't want to tackle. I like him a lot, man. Goodness gracious, he's not shooting the ball. Kirk, you in the game? Oh, okay.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Who the fuck is that?
Getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a bit. You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Look at this shit. That's a bad sign to football, dog. Fucking Vita Vea.
Because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is third.
Man. Fuck all that speed on the field.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And man is Pettis. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Haskins looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot.
All this speed on the field, America. I can't deal with it.
But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
Woo!
Just on the outskirts of the red zone.
Thank you, Jesus.
Options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Haskins. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. It goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they go the wrong way on
I know he did second coming to Derek Brooks, but he got to relax, bro. Fuck this.
It's a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Buccaneers 12-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his
Woohoo!
and here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
All right, Brad, I know where they're really going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
What's about teams
He a rookie.
competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage? How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And his kick is good. And it's 3-0.
The commentator said that was funny.
So the opening drive does yield points.
He said he hated taking a loss on that 3rd down. Shit. Live to see another down.
Does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first.
Ooh, hey. Come on. Nice wet kiss.
19-yard line.
How should I run now? Did you want to, or you got to talk yourself into taking one? You got to, dog. You got to, dog.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Dodge. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
Huh? Could you throw it out of bounds or not? Woo, did he? Mm.
Once again, he's going to be stopped. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gilly and them, Gilly.
Throwing on third and long. Dodge. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
I mean,
Tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well.
he's Gilly certified though.
This one, third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go
Yeah.
make the tackle right now.
Yeah.
They put it 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
But he gonna say he never been broke.
They'll be putting the Bucs as a 53-yard run, and the Bears take over.
Then he will say, no. He will say, what is success? He will say, I made it out the hood, nigga.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one just goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for a breaks into certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get free, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
After
Yeah,
the
they be
loss,
joking about the
here's
fucked up
second
robberies they
down.
be doing and stuff like that. It should be funny. Oh, they don't fuck with each other?
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line.
Yeah. I know the history. Yeah.
Yards.
Yeah, I don't keep up with it. When y'all bring stuff up, I like how they're one of the few dudes have a Young Thug interview. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not on social media. I'm not on social media, so it's on YouTube.
Pick up a 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
tackle through the hole.
They funny, man.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't.
Oh, shit.
happen.
Okay.
And now
Good.
they're looking at 3rd down here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass, that's complete. And he's got some space here.
Some like
Have it in the red zone.
I don't know. He's mad. Like the guy that you can see
Give him 25.
when you edit a player in the log.
There, the offensive play caller sensed that the
Like-
screen pass was available.
Yeah.
Heavy pressure towards your quarterback. That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Do an offline draft.
Well there for a first
Do an offline draft and just do it yourself on your own.
Stopped immediately there.
And yeah,
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed
yeah.
is
Well, you can create these now, but I mean it's all y'all. I mean
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
it's all about the depth in the draft.
Throwing on 2nd
And that hurt. Gotta relax how you talk me like that, bro. I don't appreciate the shit, man. I'm gonna shoot you next time you do it.
And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ah, you might could. You might can save it. Yeah, you might can download that joint or something. You never know. You can't do nothing? You can't save it? Upload it. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Then import it to your off like. No, you downloaded it to your joints. Oh.
First down right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force.
So how do you import? How do you get your own drive classes? Oh,
And for the second time
well, like I told Cole last year, just fuck with people anyway. So in case somebody look at the end of the draft, just change something like it don't matter. So like yeah, exactly, because that's what. So after the game, like, yeah, this through the log, the transaction shit. Yeah. Change awareness up and down, helmet, shoe size.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
So was this a good draft, or you saw a quarterback that you like?
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room.
Do whatever makes you feel comfortable, bro.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
I like when people still get like 73s or 72s in the 4th and 5th round.
To throw on 3rd down. Dodge going deep this time from Milner. He's got it at the 15.
Good job, boys.
Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Scotty too hot. Scotty too.
From grabbing the lead now.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
He did, nigga. He did. Fuck him.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will not be positive as it gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. At the line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they move the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, turning touchdowns to field goals, they want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
How's work?
They've been struggling. That's why they're down on the score right now. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Okay.
Play action. Haskins. Forced out to his left.
Woo, thank you, Jesus.
Just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no-one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings them 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. The conversion on 3rd down.
That's the reason why I'll be at it.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As a former DB...
Motherfucking Hurt putting on the clinic over here, guys. Fuck all this talking. Shit, yeah.
Let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Let's go, people. Let's go.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Bombs over Baghdad.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody have to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This time, Haskins will look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Haskins.
What the fuck?
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
I say I'm gay on TV.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets
Just one of them games, dog. Just one of them games. Good kick. God damn, nigga, it's a streak route. The fuck? What do you? I don't get the logic. The fuck? Ah, guys, I don't know, man. Just it is what it is.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Buccaneer first down.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Fournette fighting through. He's got this almost to the 40.
I swore my corner gave you my all on that hit. Golly.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Bears going to call the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
That would have been a dagger if I didn't get a dagger already. Sheesh.
Defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Shit. Come on, man. Thank you.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
He'll get it complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
38-yard line.
the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Operating from the gun, Haskins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Haskins. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Haskins. Incomplete.
Come on.
But couldn't pick it.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
What does that mean? No, I don't want that.
They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
If that play didn't take 1 second off the clock, I don't know what would.
It's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at EA Sports halftime.
God damn, dog. The ways I think about I be losing, I just don't lose that way. I lose to the shit that I can't imagine, dog. Shit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Second half beginning with a run for Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Again, it's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
and it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Dodge. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
He's brought down at the
And the first first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They follow up the gain of 5 by
You about to be 2-2, nigga.
on second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I don't think.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
Oh my
It's
God,
just
damn,
the
hurt.
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun on third down, Dodge brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
I think she kick it there, man. Fuck it.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They go play action with Haskins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Dodge, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Off play action, Dodge. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Haskins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Good game, good game, Hurt. Bitch. He's been on since first quarter, man. Goddamn.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Dodge. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll run with Fournette. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Looking to throw. Dodge. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Returnable now for Saunders. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. Give him 58 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Operating from the gun. Haskins into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On first down, Fournette going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage as he'll wind up losing a yard on the play. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Off play action. Dodge. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. After the penalty, it's Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Haskins. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant, A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Darnell Mooney. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Haskins on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Haskins back to the air, escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his time.
And this will be caught by Mooney. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 29-yard line.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. From the gun, Haskins looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Haskins going to throw again. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So a crucial 2-point conversion there, but that's just part 1 of this 2-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a 2-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
No, I'm on this call. I mean, it was a good game, though. I don't get down.
Anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you
Oh, yeah.
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So fire the
Hey, hurt.
It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you,
Two
this
deep balls,
was a
bro.
fun one.
That
Just a
makes.
close
I
game.
like.
Nothing
God
comes
damn.
easy
Yeah,
in this
2
league,
home run
as you
balls,
know.
dog.
They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How
Good
many
pick
times have
skin.
we talked to coaches prior to a game and
Shit,
assessed,
shit.
you know, the
Yeah,
strengths,
nigga,
the
they want to
weaknesses,
call
the
these
whole
man
thing.
was beef,
Even in
some
games
beef.
when
Oh,
one coach
shit.
was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way.
Jeez, hold on, I gotta listen. Hold on.
We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Tampa Bay, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm gonna sign off, fellas. This shit crazy, man. Fuck you, Hercules stats, bitch.
It's one thing, like when you and I were just talking,
You know when you win a game, you just start spewing your stats. Fuck Herc stats. But I gotta listen to this conversation, man. Way to play though. Got paid on 2 bombs, hurt me. Oh, am I still streaming? I'm still streaming.
when he gave that one example,
Yeah, some beef, internal beef, Cole.